Hello, I'm Dr. Kim. If you're over 60 and find yourself waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, night after night, I want you to know you're not alone. I hear this concern from my patients all the time. Doctor, I keep waking up in the middle of the night. I think it's my bladder again. But here's what most people don't realize. In over 70% of cases, that late night awakening has nothing to do with your bladder and everything to do with your liver running out of fuel. You see, after age 60, our bodies change. We don't store energy the same way we used to. And when there's a long gap between dinner and bedtime, 6, sometimes even 8 hours, our blood sugar starts to dip. To protect you, your liver releases a stress hormone called cortisol to pull sugar into the bloodstream. But here's the problem. That very hormone is what jolts you awake, heart racing, mind unsettled. You don't need more water. You don't need sleeping pills. What your body is really asking for is fuel. The right kind of gentle nourishment, timed just right before bed. In this video, I'll share with you 4 simple bedtime snacks. They won't cause bloating. They won't make you pee more, but they will help you stay asleep longer, feel calmer through the night, and wake up truly refreshed. If you've been battling sleepless nights, tonight might be the turning point, so stay with me. Chapter 4. Kiwi, a gentle, natural sleep enhancer. If you've ever felt like you've tried everything, chamomile tea, warm milk, even over-the-counter melatonin supplements, but you still find yourself tossing and turning at night, I'd like to introduce you to one of the simplest, most overlooked bedtime solutions, the humble green kiwi. Yes, that small fuzzy fruit sitting quietly in the grocery aisle may be your ticket to a more restful night. You see, kiwi isn't just refreshing. It's one of the few natural foods that contain high levels of serotonin, a brain chemical that serves as the building block for melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. Now, here's what's fascinating. In a clinical study conducted in Asia, adults with sleep difficulties were given 2 kiwis each night before bed. Within just 3 days, participants fell asleep twice as fast, slept almost an hour longer, and by week 2, many reported no longer waking up in the middle of the night. That's a remarkable improvement, without a single pill. But kiwi doesn't just work on melatonin alone. It's also rich in vitamin C, vitamin E, and folate, nutrients that help reduce low-grade inflammation in the nervous system and support healthy neurotransmitter function. When your nervous system is calm and your brain receives the right signals, your body is more likely to enter and stay in a deep, restorative sleep. Now, there are a few important tips I always share with patients. Choose green-fleshed kiwi, not the golden variety. Green kiwi has higher serotonin content and a lower glycemic index, which means it's gentler on your blood sugar. Eat 1 to 2 whole kiwis about 1 hour before bed. Don't juice them. The fiber in the flesh and skin, if you can tolerate it, plays a critical role in keeping your blood sugar steady throughout the night, preventing those unwanted 2 a.m. awakenings. Keep in mind, this isn't a knockout remedy, it's a natural, cumulative solution. But if you stick with it for just 3 nights, you may wake up on the 4th morning feeling something you haven't felt in a while, truly rested. I've seen this simple change make a big difference in many of my senior patients. And the best part? Kiwi is affordable, widely available, and gentle on the stomach. If you're looking for a safe, drug-free way to improve your sleep, this may be the fruit your body has been quietly asking for. And if you do give it a try, I'd love to hear about your experience. Share your results in the comments below, because your story might inspire someone else who's struggling to sleep tonight. If you found this advice helpful, please like this video and share it with others. Sometimes, something as small as a kiwi can make all the difference. At 3. Walnuts, the gentle sleep hormone booster. Let me tell you about a tiny but mighty food that many of my senior patients already have in their pantry, but may not be using at the right time: walnuts. Most of us think of walnuts as something we toss into salads, breakfast oatmeal, or maybe bake into a muffin. But what many don't realize is that this humble nut is actually one of nature's richest sources of melatonin, the very hormone your body starts producing less of after age 60. Now, I want to be clear. This isn't the synthetic melatonin you find in pill form. The melatonin found in walnuts is plant-based, gentle, and accompanied by a powerful trio of natural sleep allies: omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and tryptophan. Together, they work to do more than just help you fall asleep. They help you stay asleep. A clinical study published in the journal Nutrition found that people who ate walnuts consistently each evening for 2 weeks had melatonin levels that were 3 times higher than those who didn't. Even more compelling? Their deep sleep time increased by over 40 minutes per night. That's not just a number, that's nearly an entire sleep cycle restored. Here's why it works so well. Magnesium and zinc calm the nervous system and regulate heart rhythm. Tryptophan, an essential amino acid, helps your brain produce serotonin and eventually melatonin. The combination of healthy fats and nutrients lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that often spikes in the middle of the night and jolts you awake. To use walnuts effectively as a bedtime snack, here's my recommendation. Eat 5 to 7 walnut halves about 45 minutes before bed. Chew them slowly. This helps release the oils and nutrients that calm your system. Avoid combining them with milk or sugary fruits, which may cause bloating or interfere with absorption. This isn't a magic solution that knocks you out instantly, but it's gentle, non-habit forming. And if used consistently, many people begin to notice real changes in just a few nights. I've had patients tell me they stopped waking up at 3 a.m. with a racing heart, and instead began waking up naturally, feeling clearer, steadier, and more refreshed. If you've tried melatonin supplements without success, or you're looking for a more natural way to support your sleep rhythm, walnuts may be the missing piece. And if you decide to try it tonight, I'd love to hear how it goes. Your personal experience could be exactly what someone else needs to find relief from sleepless nights. If you found this tip helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and share it with friends or loved ones. You never know. Something as simple as a few walnuts could help someone reclaim the peaceful rest they've been missing for years. And chapter 2. Whole grain toast with peanut butter, your nighttime blood sugar ally. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself waking up around 2 or 3 a.m., heart fluttering, slightly hungry, maybe even thinking it's your bladder again? Here's what most people, especially seniors, don't realize. That wake-up call isn't always about needing the restroom. In fact, what often triggers it is your liver running low on fuel. After dinner, your body may go 6 to 8 hours without food. And for many older adults, whose ability to store glucose has declined, that's just too long. When blood sugar drops in the early hours of the morning, your liver steps in to help by producing glucose. But it does this by releasing cortisol, your body's stress hormone. And guess what? Cortisol doesn't just boost blood sugar, it also disrupts your sleep. So what can we do? One of the most effective and accessible solutions I recommend to my patients is this: a simple slice of whole grain toast with natural peanut butter, eaten about 1 hour before bed. Here's why it works so well. The whole grain toast provides complex carbohydrates, which release glucose slowly over several hours, keeping your blood sugar steady through the night. The peanut butter adds healthy plant-based fats, a touch of protein, and a small but powerful amount of tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin and melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormones. A published study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who had a light evening snack combining carbs and healthy fats slept almost 1 full hour longer without interruption compared to those who only had carbohydrates. Now, here's how to do it properly. Use 1 thin slice of whole grain toast, nothing refined or sugary. Spread 1 teaspoon of unsweetened, unsalted peanut butter, just enough to deliver the benefits without overwhelming your digestion. Skip the milk, skip the jam. Keep it simple so your body can absorb and use the nutrients without distraction. Eat it slowly, about an hour before bed. This small snack isn't meant to fill you up. It's meant to nourish your system gently, stabilize your internal rhythms, and prevent that cortisol spike that steals your rest. If you often wake in the early hours feeling uneasy, this snack might be exactly what your body is quietly asking for. Give it a try for a few nights and notice how you feel in the morning. If it helps, I encourage you to share your story in the comments, because your experience might help someone else finally sleep through the night. And if you found this advice helpful, please click like and share the video. You never know who else might need this small, simple solution for a full night of restful, healing sleep. Chapter 1. Warm oatmeal. The gentle calmer that soothes your entire system. Let me introduce you to a food that's not only comforting, but also remarkably effective in preparing your body for deep, uninterrupted sleep. Warm oatmeal. Now you might be thinking, isn't oatmeal a breakfast food? And yes, it's traditionally served in the morning, but when used in the right way, it can become one of the most powerful nighttime remedies I recommend to my senior patients. Here's why. Warm oatmeal brings together a unique blend of complex carbohydrates, tryptophan, magnesium, and vitamin B6, a combination that works in harmony to relax your nervous system, steady your heart rate, and support the natural production of melatonin, your body's sleep hormone. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that your body can't produce on its own. But when paired with the slow-release carbohydrates in oats, it becomes much more bioavailable. The carbohydrates help trigger a small release of insulin, which allows tryptophan to cross the blood-brain barrier more easily. Once there, it converts into serotonin, then melatonin, the key hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Studies support this. One published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that participants who consumed a light, complex carbohydrate snack like oatmeal before bed fell asleep in nearly half the time and enjoyed up to 1 hour more of deep sleep compared to those who ate nothing or consumed sugary foods. Oatmeal also provides magnesium and vitamin B6, two nutrients critical for converting tryptophan into serotonin and for calming the autonomic nervous system. Magnesium helps regulate your heart rhythm and activates your parasympathetic response, the part of your nervous system that says, "It's okay to rest now." Here's how to prepare it. Use rolled oats, not quick oats, and cook them with water or unsweetened nut milk like almond or oat milk. Keep the texture thick and warm, not runny, not sugary. Eat it about 60 to 90 minutes before bed, so your body has time to absorb the nutrients and respond naturally. Avoid added sugar or condensed milk, which can spike blood sugar and interfere with your sleep. Optional. Add a few slices of ripe banana or a sprinkle of cinnamon to enhance flavor and support nervous system balance. This isn't a sedative, it won't knock you out. But used consistently, it can help you sleep more deeply, more peacefully, and wake up feeling like your body truly rested overnight. I've seen this work for countless patients who had all but given up on sleep. If you're looking for a soothing, nourishing way to wind down in the evening, warm oatmeal may be just what your system has been craving. And if you give it a try, I'd love to hear how it goes. Please share your experience in the comments. It could help someone else finally get the rest they deserve. If you found this advice helpful, please like and share the video with others, because a warm bowl of oatmeal might be exactly what someone needs tonight to finally sleep soundly. Before you reach for another sleeping pill or give up on the idea of a full night's rest, I want to remind you of something simple yet powerful. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine to improve your sleep. Often, just one small, well-timed change can make all the difference. Each of the 4 bedtime foods we've talked about today is backed by science, chosen with care for the unique needs of adults over 60. Whether it's kiwi to help you fall asleep, walnuts to stay asleep, whole grain toast with peanut butter to stabilize blood sugar, or warm oatmeal to calm your nervous system, you only need to try one. And here's my advice as your doctor. Don't expect an overnight miracle, but do give your body a chance. Try your chosen snack consistently for 3 to 5 nights, eaten slowly, about an hour before bedtime. Not too much, not too late. Pay attention to how your body responds, how you feel in the morning, how many times you woke up, whether your mind feels clearer and more rested. For many of my patients, this one small act of nourishment has been the turning point, helping them finally sleep through the night without disruption and wake up feeling like themselves again. If you try one of these tips and it works for you, I encourage you to share your story in the comments. Your experience could be the very thing another person needs to hear at 3 a.m. when sleep feels out of reach. And if this video has helped you in any way, please like and share it with a friend or loved one. A better night's sleep might be just one bite away for someone you care about.